KKSM AM 1320 Oceanside, streaming worldwide at PalomarCollegeRadio.com. I'm DJ Roob. Welcome to another installment of the San Diego Local Live set. We've got some uber talented people right here in our performance space. Let's give a warm welcome to San Diego's The Heather Nation Band. Heather Nation Band, live here on Not So Serious Radio, and I'm going to try to make my way to the stage. What doesn't move? Okay, the chair doesn't move, but I'd move. Hi.
Hey there.
Hi, everybody. This is that awkward time where I have to stand in your personal bubble. Hi, it's us. So, welcome, Heather Nation Band. This band is named after you, so say hi.
Hey, you guys. That's me. I'm Heather Nation.
Yeah, and who'd you bring with you, Heather?
Well, this is Travis Dahl on lead guitar, and this is Erdis Majalaku on cello, and behind me, Josh Frontero on drums, and then John Haas on the bass. These guys sing background vocals with me, Travis and John.
Quite nicely, I might add. Yeah, so the first track we heard was We Would Have to Whisper. That was just you and a loop.
Yes, little sample, a cappella vocals.
And I was so happy to hear that. As Heather and I talked about earlier, that was the first time I heard Heather Nation Band, or just Heather herself singing that song somehow on Spotify. And it really struck me, and I'm so stoked that she played it tonight, so thank you.
Thank you. That's sweet.
Yeah, and the song you just heard was The Spirit Will Take You, both of which are on your Sirens album that came out in 2015.
Yes, we've got a full-length Sirens. We're working on some singles and some more releases for you.
Yeah. So tell us how this current lineup of the band came to be.
Yeah, so Travis, our guitarist, John, our bassist, and I, as a trio, have been playing for quite some time, about 10 years. And it started as just a experimental, seeing if we had chemistry as musicians together. And what came about was just cultivating more of the original songs that I had already written. And everything that we play are songs that I've written on my own, and then these guys come together and create arrangements around them. Most of the songs that you hear from the album Sirens were written, years before the record was released. So they're long cultivation of songs. So these guys have been playing them for a lot longer than the album's been out. We met Erdis in 2015, the year the album was released, and we met him right before we released the record. Just
a wandering cellist?
Yeah, we met on the sidewalk, like in San Diego down there, and he was like, hello, and I was like, hi.
Hello.
That's how it sounds in real, that's the genuine Erdis hello. Yeah, so we met at Erdis and I are both session musicians around town, so we met at a Led Zeppelin tribute show, actually. And
what a great place to meet.
Became fast friends, and, we decided our band needed cello, and he's been with us ever since.
Yeah.
And he's a staple in the band's sound. Josh is our newest member.
Hi, Josh.
Montero on drums. Josh also plays with a couple bands in town, Trouble in the Wind.
He's their new drummer.
Yeah, there you go. So Josh has been with us for about a year, and we played NAMM show last year, and that was right around the time Josh joined the band. So yeah, and we as a band are really close. We're all some of my best friends, and we've been on a couple of tours and played lots of local shows.
Yeah, and it seems like there's just been an uptick in activity with the band lately, or am I hallucinating that?
Yeah, we did, last year we did take a little bit of a hiatus, and that was just because some of us were going through some personal stuff, and it, had some other priorities come into our lives, and, I started a brand new metal band. Actually, Erdis and I started a brand new metal band, so I have 3 running projects.
I was not aware of the metal band. No one's cleared that with me.
Yeah, no, we've talked about it. Meadow is the name.
Oh, Meadow, okay.
You know Meadow, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to get Meadow on KKSM next. So that took a little bit of my time, and we just, as a band, last January we played the NAMM show as NAMM artists. And
for those who don't know, it's the National Association of Music Merchandisers, I think.
It's the biggest
conference in Anaheim.
Right, it's the biggest music conference in the world, I think, next to their summer sister show, which is NAMM.
Damn, I think it's.
It's called Damn NAMM.
Yeah.
It's called Damn You NAMM. So NAMM in Anaheim is the winter show, and then there's a summer NAMM show in Nashville. So we'll do that next year.
You know, I went to NAMM a few years ago. Someone gave me a ticket,
yeah.
and I found the area where all the grand pianos were, and I basically spent 2 hours playing pianos there. I didn't even know that bands played there, so I was not aware that it was a big component. So call me ignorant.
There's lots of live music at the NAMM convention. It's hundreds of artists, big ones on big stages to little ones kind of in the corner of a booth. So after the NAMM show last year, Heather Nation Band, we just decided to go for quality over quantity. We've cut our teeth and done our time in the local scene. We've played just about every venue that we need to play here in town. So we're kind of on to focusing on making all of the right moves instead of all of the moves. So.
Yeah, smart. And clearly this is a right move for you coming here on this show. We appreciate that.
I think it is.
Yeah, so thank you for that. Oh, there's I have a million questions and all at once.
I have a million answers.
Okay, do you have any questions for me?
I love your hair. Where'd you get it done?
Where Mr. Clean gets his done. And then you just had a really a gig in the Spotlight opening for Blues Traveler at House of Blues in San Diego just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that was really unbelievable.
How'd you get that? Besides being uber talented.
Well, that's probably the first step. Yeah, we've like I said, we've cut our teeth at a bunch of the local venues. We're good friends with some of the bigger bookers in town. One of them is my friend and music brother, Rodney Elliott. He has a production team called Silver Tiger, booking and production. So Rodney's been booking for the House of Blues for many years, and he and I have a really solid rapport. He loves Heather Nation Band. And I believe, it's just like anything in the industry. Somebody gets a good offer, and they need to figure out what band should be taking that good offer, and he thought of us, and we put our name in the hat with a couple of other bands in town, and the House of Blues just wanted us. So it was probably the gig, highlight of my career.
Yeah, biggest audience?
Yeah, there were about 1,300 people there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they didn't have cigarette lighters. I know they don't do that anymore, but
there were iPhone flashlights in the audience.
There's something wrong with that, but I think the intentions are good, but
yeah, we debuted. We would have to whisper live at the House of Blues in February, so that was a really amazing moment.
Were people quiet for that song? Because
yes.
Sometimes in those venues you don't get a lot of quiet.
Yeah, so we're side stage at the House of Blues, and I can see that the room is full, and everyone's kind of hustling and bustling about, and a couple of the bandmates come on stage, and everyone starts clapping, and I come on stage and start the sample, and it's just dead quiet, like 1,000 people. House of Blues San Diego is just, you can hear a pin drop, and everyone was there and present, and it was unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you have an out-of-body experience?
Maybe. I don't know.
All right. By the way, congratulations. Heather is now an official member of the Jason Arford Society for having performed on this radio show in 2 different bands. Yeah. Welcome.
Jason Arford, that's hilarious.
He was the first person to do so. The society is named after him.
Fantastic.
And
I know the Arford brothers.
Jason Arford? No, he was.
Jason and Kyle, right?
Yeah, Jason is in Paragraphs and Strawberry Moons.
Got it. Okay.
The very first one.
Cool.
Who's going to be the first to play 3 times on this show? We don't know, but they will have a society named after them. Erdis. Yes.
Well,
All right.
we're gonna get Meadow on the show, and then it'll be me.
There you go. All right. Well, I'm sure we'd like to hear some more music. So why don't you get to it?
Yeah.
Heather Nation Band live here on Not So Serious Radio.
Calling? Yeah. All right. next song we're gonna play is called Moon Room, and it's unreleased. We're gonna be releasing this as our next single later this month. Just thought I'd tell you that while I tune my guitar. the back of the moon room. From the back of the moon room. When will I find Thank you. Thank you.
Here I come. Heather Nation Band, live here on KKSM. Wow. Thanks for that song. That was, blew me away. I loved it.
That's awesome.
It was atmospheric and anthemic and it had all that going with it. How did that sound when you played it at House of Blues?
Amazing. I mean, I'm sure you can imagine House of Blues has an okay sound system.
Yeah, they do all right.
It's decent.
Yeah.
It's good enough. Yeah. No, it was absolutely amazing. I mean, we debuted that song at the Belly Up. I'm sorry, we debuted that song at the House of Blues in February. It's just something we've been working on as a band and decided it would be our next single. So we're going to be releasing it later this month.
Yeah, thanks for sharing. And honestly, I'm sure it sounded good. It sounded good in this room, but it would sound better with much higher ceilings.
Yeah, we got that there. It was good.
Yeah.
You should come check it out at the single release. You got to be there.
It's funny you're leading into that. So, way to go. So tell us about your single. Oh wait, before we do that, the song you heard previously, or we heard previously, was "Calling Out Your Name," also from the Sirens album from 2015. Okay.
Yeah, and most of these guys are on that record too. These guys sing and play on that record. So.
Not Erdis. Not me. All right. I think that we need to. Well, first of all, so Moon Room. So what's that about? Where is the Moon Room? Is it an imaginary place or is it a real place?
Oh well, I don't know if it might exist, but I've never been there. Just in my dreams. Yeah, no, it's imaginary. I was driving to San Francisco on the 5, and there was a billboard that said Moon Room, and so I just kind of, it all came to me right then, and I had to write the song. And
Did you pull over?
No, I think I was in the passenger seat. My husband was driving.
Okay.
So, but it sounded so whimsical and romantic, the Moon Room. So the line kind of came to me, and the very first line of the song says, "From the back of the moon room, your eyes meet mine." And so it's about two people that meet, and it's like love at first sight. But the woman writing the song, me, hi, that's me.
Or somebody like you.
Yeah, or somebody like me, is a little bit more interested than the person on the other side of the room, than the man that she's into. I mean, he's into her too, but he's sort of playing hard to get. So he's like,
looking around the moon room for other satellites, right?
God. Maybe. And so she's like, come on. She's kind of itching for more. So that's what the song is about.
Okay. So it's kind of about patience and restraint in some ways.
Yes, or maybe not having those things.
Yeah. Well, quite beautiful. So it's a single, and you're going to be premiering that single now where?
We're going to be releasing it on all platforms, iTunes, Spotify, as a single. So you can go buy it on Tuesday, April 23rd at the Belly Up. So.
Yeah, everybody know where the Belly Up is?
Solana Beach, Belly Up Tavern, Solana Beach. So for you North County folk. I'm pretty sure everyone in this room is going to be there. There's like 50 people behind the cameras, just to let you guys all know.
Yeah.
I think they're all coming. You guys are all coming.
They all have the backstage passes now.
Yeah, everyone has a backstage.
Yeah, and who else is on the bill that night, Heather?
It's friends of mine, the Strawberry Moons, whom their lead singer, Amy Jacobs, I'm in a band with her as well.
Called Belladon.
We were here on this stage, shredding it up.
Last year.
So the Strawberry Moons will be headlining. Catherine Cloward and the Royals will be there as well, and Jennifer Klein is the opener. So we're support for the headline.
What a bill.
Yeah, it's an all-female fronted rock and roll band night.
Go girls.
Yeah. What I'm talking about.
All right. So I want to, since we just talked about this recent song that you all put together, can we talk about the songwriting process with the band? Now, clearly the song came to you in a vision as you were driving. Yes. And you heard the chords, and you heard the melody, and you heard the lyric. I mean, what did you hear?
Yeah, I mean, I think I heard like a I kind of knew I wanted to drop down to D on the low E string and just kind of make it surround the song around like a D major 7 chord, like an open D major 7 chord. And I just kind of went from there. It's very droney musically on the guitar with my arrangement. It's very droney. It doesn't have a lot of changes. It doesn't have a lot of moving parts. I kind of wanted to just focus on the whimsical features of the story. And yeah, I recorded a demo, sent it to the guys. We met up a few times and just kind of arranged the song as you hear it full band. What was really exciting is that Josh is such a new member. He's been with the band for about a year. And
what is he, like 13 or 14?
He's a baby. He's a band baby. So this is the first opportunity we've had as a band for Josh to arrange parts. He came in and learned all the songs off of our record that we play and that our fans really love. Totally kills them. Yeah. And this was an exciting opportunity for us as a band, so Josh could finally arrange some parts, and we're really looking forward to releasing the single. Everybody's stamp is on it, and it seems like an updated version of our sound. So
yeah, I can hear some familiarity, but there's some new direction there. So there's one single out there. Are there some others in the works, perhaps?
Totally. We have one other song on board to be released as a single, probably towards the end of the year, and that song is called "Cover Me." You can sign up for our newsletter on heathernationmusic.com, and we're going to be sending out releases, sneak peeks of all the stuff that we're planning on releasing. So we'll be having some music videos for you, some live videos released for you guys.
Yeah. By you, mean just me or just everyone?
The band, Heather
Okay.
Nation Band, yes.
Right. Okay, well, how about one more song?
Yes, and I also have treats for everybody in studio. Like there's a horde of people out there past the cameras. So I brought a copy of Sirens, our CD, for anybody out there that wants it. And I also brought some Heather Nation Band keychains. So would you like a CD and a keychain?
I would.
Awesome.
I don't have my tote bag, though.
I brought a bunch of our record, Sirens. You can find it online because I know most people don't rock an old school CD player anymore. My car doesn't have one. Boo. I don't like it. But this is our record, Sirens. And then I'm going to give a copy to everybody in the room. And then we have little... Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my Christ.
We have...
Oh, my
God. This is good.
We have some broken keychains.
Yeah. No, they're made of acrylic, so... Heather Nation Band keychains. I'm going to give them to you, DJ Roob.
I will distribute.
And you can distribute... Oh, my God.
Because clearly, this is not your strong suit, Heather. All right.
Yeah.
Why don't you place them there?
Me
I'll take care of this.
A jackass is live.
You need to focus on the music. So, how about one more, fellas and girls? All right, we're ready. Heather Nation Band live here, Not So Serious Radio.
Thank you. You get a keychain. Everybody gets a keychain. This one's like, woo, rock stars. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Heather Nation Band, live here. I'll make it, Not So Serious Radio. So that track, by the way, was called All That Remains. Let me turn around and face the cameras.
Another one on Sirens.
Yeah, nice. That was a really nice closer. Everybody had their little spotlight moment, so way to go. So thanks again for coming. I wanted to ask any shout-outs for anyone in the audience, or in the band, I should say.
Oh my gosh. We would like to respect and acknowledge some of the guys that are on Sirens, the record. Daniel Riverol on drums. He was our session drummer on that record. We also had Jesse Charno playing percussion, and Jesse Charno was our drummer for many, many years. Tim McNally on slide guitar. These are all people that helped out with the record. Leo Dombecki on keyboards. My husband Andrew Nation on synthesizers. Hi Mom, I love you. And all of you guys. Yeah, that's...
Anybody else?
John and I are both playing locally made instruments.
Oh yeah,
from San Diego.
Shout out.
This
This one's
is-
made by Jamie White. It's Bone Basses, made up in Julian and Ramona area.
And this is High Spirit guitars made by Connor Kelly from Ramona.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah,
Both
High
of
Spirit
these
guitars.
Local
His other
indeed.
guitar.
Yeah, both of these guitars are High Spirit.
Connor makes
Okay.
some guitars for other bands in town. Cardinal Moon. Don
Yeah.
plays a High Spirit guitar.
Yeah, and Steve Crowley from
Yes.
many bands.
Right. Yeah, he plays Steve. Anyway.
Okay, way to go. All right, so once again, Heather Nation Band playing on April 23rd.
Yes,
April
Tuesday,
23rd
April
at
23rd.
the Belly Up. Strawberry Moons and Catherine Cloward on the bill, so do get yourself there. Thanks again for coming. Shout out to the KKSM crew for making this all happen. Behind the scenes, it
Thank
doesn't
you,
happen
guys.
by myself. Thanks again, and hope to see you on the circuit.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys.
KKSM, the Radio Revolution.